Hey, this is Shot Callers eSports presented by FanXT. This is Matt, I'm Colin. We're talking about H1Z1, King of the Kill specifically. Now, if you don't know, it's basically Hunger Games like on steroids. You fly into the middle of the map, you have some poisonous gas come in, you want to loot, you want to kill other players, and you want to be the last one to live. There's different variations of it, but it definitely has the potential as an esport, minus some bugs if you want to get into that.
There's definitely a few bugs, but I mean, going back to how fun it is, this game is incredibly fun, and if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out, whether it's on stream or playing it yourself. It's a great time. Also, yes. Incredibly frustrating because one of the issues with this games right now is the mass amount of bugs. It's
pretty much, I know it's not a beta anymore, but it's pretty much a beta still.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take a shot and that bullet's gonna hit, you take the exact same shot again, and it's gonna miss. The hit registry right now is just completely out of whack.
There's so many problems that they have been fixing, because I've been playing it since early. We were talking about this before.
Right.
It has improved. The map is the biggest of the improvements, but still so many problems. The fact that it is getting played on a high level is pretty impressive, considering there is so many problems still with the game.
Well, exactly, and I mean, it also goes through meta shifts too. I mean, there was a time where it was just running around looting things, and now all of a sudden it's called H1Z1, because if you have a car, you just win the game.
Yep.
And if you don't have one, you're absolutely dead.
And that's one of the things about the game is that it does take skill with the shooting, but it's so much luck that you're gonna hit them. And also, it's luck that you're gonna get a weapon at all. Sometimes you can just spawn in, nothing's around you, somebody's 2 feet away from you, gets an AK-47 and just destroys you.
And that's the thing with some of these games is the RNG perspective of it. It kind of makes it hard for it to get into a competitive atmosphere. If you're one game, you might be the better player,
yeah,
but it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win.
Well, we just saw that in the Invitational. For instance, Summit gone almost instantly. He plays H1 probably more than any of the streamers who were there.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, and yeah, all it takes is one player to get a weapon before you.
As one of the famous streamers says, Grimmy Bear, someone I watch on occasion, he just says, you know, any player can kill any player right now just because of, you never know where the bullet's gonna go.
Yeah, and you get lucky, throw a Molotov, you hit them, well, there you go, they're dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, once you're on fire, you're on fire.
As it should be, pretty realistic.
Yeah, it's fairly realistic. But yeah, just to go back and talk about the tournament, big money was put down, over $267,000 as a prize pool total in this tournament. And the winner of each round, $40,000.
And it's surprising for a game that's so new too to have a prize pool that's as big as it is.
Exactly.
So you can see them really trying to get that money into the scene, as you can see as well with their whole loot box system.
Oh, the loot box, well, look at what it did for Counter-Strike. The whole loot box system just revitalized the game, made people, it's like everybody kind of likes gambling, but nobody wants to admit it.
But as for the Invitational, again, someone who won that tournament was actually someone who's on a professional team. Yeah. Echo Fox has a team in place. Grimmy Bear is also signed on to CLG as a streamer. If they ever get a professional team, he's going to be on it as well. Just things like that. So this game is on its way up.
Oh, it is growing, especially when you see teams like, well, name teams that are putting players in and winning. There's potential for this.
There is, absolutely.
Yeah.
But again, the thing holding it back right now is the inconsistency in the gameplay. But in the long run, I think it definitely has a chance to make it big. Do I hide in the trailer?
That's my go.
Do I come out of the gas? Which is one of my personal favorite plays.
Well, that's the thing. Once they updated the gas and made it stronger so you can't just hide in it the whole time, my whole thing was I would stay on the edge of the gas. I would be the most boring person to watch streaming this game. I would just stay in the edge of the gas, no weapons or anything until the very end and keep healing myself up and then just wait until it gets down to almost nothing and hide in a bush and then hope that the other guy dies.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You're not the best player, probably,
yeah,
so
exactly.
might as well cheese them instead.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way to go. As
Absolutely.
I've said on Overwatch, I'm all about the cheese.
I'm always that guy.
Does H1Z1 have the potential to be the next big esport? Let us know in the comments below. Hey, I know I'm thinking that it's going to be a big thing.
I'm with you.
Yeah, well, for Matt, I'm Colin, and this was Shot Callers eSports. Thanks for watching.